Speakers up, blasting through your airwaves. Stressing through the week, but now it's hump day. Whether at home or riding through your city, it's always gratitude when you're lounging lyrically. Trying to justify it in the midweek minute. Screaming blessings up to the black-owned business. We really love our fans and their energy. The message is vibe over everything.
What's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all out to Midweek Vibe. I'm your boy Cobain. That is Draper Winston.
I am.
And it's not Wednesday, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
You know, wearing all black because it's a funeral. I was at that. It's hot as shit outside.
Oh, man. That's the weather report.
That's the weather report. It's hot as shit.
There's a few clouds outside, but it is hot outside. Nonetheless, you know, regardless of how cool it may look, it is still very hot outside. Okay,
very hot.
I think we still in the three digits.
We are.
It's still in the three-digit realm. I think this morning I woke up and went to the gym about 8 o'clock. It was 92 degrees.
Yeah,
it was 92 degrees at 8 in the morning.
Or I'm gonna change up the weather report. It's actually not, unless it's switched. It's actually not going to be triple digits today. But the heat index is gonna have you in the triples. It's actually supposed to be 91 today with some scattered showers.
Jeez.
Getting technical on y'all.
Not the scattered showers.
Scattered, you know. That means half of y'all gonna get something today, half of y'all not.
Some of y'all gonna be out brunching and gonna end up going home.
You know, brunch.
Y'all gonna have a bunch of mimosos.
Brunch on Sunday.
Be a bunch of mimosos and taking it on in. I ain't getting my hair wet.
Look.
Your whole new brunch outfit gonna be looking all messed up because it's rainy outside.
So we can start that off, fellas. Should you let your girl go out with her homegirls to brunch or whatever like that, knowing that she gonna come home off the mimosas drunk as shit?
I'm for it. Please. It should make for a better time. Hey. While I'm sitting at the house chilling, maybe watching a Netflix movie or show or something like that, a documentary or something. Oh yeah, come home and show me how fun you had with them orange and cranberry mimosas. Please. With the hint of grenadine in them. I'll come home and show me how many mimosas you had. It was bottomless mimosas, babe. I want it all.
Listen, you say it's bottomless. Well, God damn it, you about to be bottomless. Take some goddamn pants off.
You about to be bottomless.
Let me write that down. That's a bar.
That is a bar. That is a bar right there.
Oh, my God.
That is a bar.
Midweek Vibe is powered by Hello Studios. Right here in the heart of downtown Dallas.
There we go.
And it's a production of Bacardi Dallas and Stillhouse USA.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let the vibe go where the glass can't follow.
The glass can't follow. Yeah, we in the building.
All the way in the fucking building.
Man.
Oh, man. So, I mean, it feel like it's been a goddamn minute.
It's been a minute. But
how you been?
I've been well, man. I've been blessed.
Yeah.
Been blessed.
You
know, just moving and shaking, man. Just having things going on, you know, and staying with it, staying with the dream, man. I can't complain, man. I can't complain. That's what's been going on. I've been blessed, brother. I've been blessed. How you been, man? What you got going? I know you working on stuff.
Yes, I'm working. I'm working. You know, shout out to my homegirl Noelle. She had me on Dating Chronicles this past Thursday. You know, I think a lot of people saw me in a different light. You know, I can't be serious from a standpoint every now and then. You know, but I don't hold no fucking punches. I have to give you the raw, like how it is. You know, yeah. Other than that. You know, just like I said, just writing. I've achieved my goal as far as like the project on my birthday. I said that I was gonna be done with all the writing of the music, all the writing.
Yeah.
By the end of this month. You know, I have a couple of days left.
You do.
And I mean, I had the shit. And I wrote another fucking song last night. You know,
love it, brother.
You know, I think the women gonna like this one too. But yeah, I mean, you know, just plug it along, bro. Just plug it along.
Man.
You know, here and out. You know,
That's all we can do at this
That's all
point,
we
man.
can.
Is just continue to keep taking steps and making moves the way that we need to make moves for the overall bigger goal.
There you go.
Of making it happen, because we're living in the matrix. I'm not gonna get you started. I almost lobbed you up. I ain't gonna do it.
Hey,
I'm not gonna do it. But
get on my
we just.
Neo shit.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. Especially the conversation we had pre-show. So, man, just making moves to live our dreams.
Yeah.
Live our dreams is what the goal is, bro.
Yeah. And you want to say shout out to our fellow podcasters, Mahadas. They gonna murder us when
When they hear that.
But sometimes you have to take a step away and regroup,
Yeah.
or whatever like that. And they took a 3-month break, and they're
3
back in here. We love them.
Modern day Mujeres.
Modern day. There you go.
Modern day Mujeres.
They are dope. They are dope as shit. Y'all check them out. They're back in the groove. This gave me a little pep in the step, like seeing them back in here today.
Man, I saw them downstairs as we were walking up. I said, "Oh shit, look, what's up, y'all?" He was like, "How y'all doing?" I said, "Man, we are doing good." I said, "How y'all doing?" It was like, it almost felt like, an old ex-girlfriend that you see. Your old friend. Hey, how you doing? It's so good to see you. What you been up to? I've been good. Things going well.
No. You they say, look, they say, how you doing? They be like, I'm great. How you doing? I'm blessed. I'm great too.
I'm blessed and great too. I'm doing just fine.
I'm doing just fine.
Just fine.
Well, good to see you.
Good to see
you too. All right.
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, we should link up. Yeah, okay, cool. Holla at me.
Listen.
And then keep it pushing. Don't nobody exchange numbers.
No, nobody exchange shit.
Nothing.
No. You say, look. No, that's when they want to throw their fella out. They say, hit me up. Man, I ain't got your shit no more. I ain't got your info no more. I deleted your shit. Like, what the fuck you?
Like, I deleted and blocked your ass. Why you think I got your shit?
You know what? That's when I felt like I made it.
Yeah.
Because like I can honestly say I'm cool. I'm cool with all of my exes.
I
All
can't
of
say
them,
the same.
I'm saying, like, when I say cool, I mean like from a cordial standpoint. I'm
Okay.
saying them out in public, like, hey, like what's going on, this and the other.
Understood.
I mean,
Understood.
until later than one, I've been blocked on everything. I was like, shit.
See, I don't even know if I'm blocked on any of my ex-girlfriends. It's only I won't even say I'm even cool with any of them. I can't even talk. I haven't talked to any of my ex-girlfriends.
What happened? It happened right after. Right after the breakup. This and the
Of
third.
course.
Not like
When
not
the block happens.
not right
Yes.
after. Like it's like a couple
Yes.
weeks and y'all still in that purgatory stance, whatever like that.
Oh, that
And
gray
you go,
area.
look, hold on. You go to check. And like, what the fuck? Like, oh, okay, all right. Out of sight, out of mind, type shit. All right, but speaking of out of sight, out of mind, let's go
get
ahead.
right into
Let's go
it.
ahead and get into it.
Let's
Let's
get right into
look.
it.
Hey, first off the bat, I mean, we've been doing a couple updates,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
start here. Brittany Griner,
We ain't
good
got-
old BG.
Good on BG.
Good old BG, and we're not talking about bubble guts.
Nah,
All right.
damn.
Good old BG. So she pled. Look, she pled, and she pled again to Joe Byron and Kamala.
Well, we know Kamala is at a festival somewhere.
No, Kamala's getting her shit together because she about to be.
She about to be president.
She about to be president.
She about to be president.
Joe Byron got the jab now. They say he got it.
Really?
He 112 years old too. So hey, it
Joe
could be.
Byron having a tough time.
Hey, it
dog.
could be. Look, it could be any. Hey,
He having a tough time. I think everything it just started going downhill after he fell off that bike. After Joe Byron fell off that bike, man, it's been tough on him, dog.
listen.
It's been tough on him, man.
Listen, training wheels, Joe Byron, training wheels.
Like,
But get you what the spider shit. Get the 3 wheels.
get the 3 wheels, dog. At least, man.
Or better yet, that's what the fuck Secret Service and all this for. Just sit your ass in the back seat and just ride.
And I'm not right, but and put the little pedal somewhere to where get the dual bike,
Get the stationary bike.
so that way he ain't got to move nowhere.
Get the stationary. Put that shit on the fucking front lawn, Joe.
Yeah.
Put that shit on the fucking front lawn.
Or in your office.
Something.
Here we go. Get a pedal line, man.
Sit your ass
Get a
down.
pedal line, all right?
Sit
And let the video screen play in front of you, dog.
Dog.
So that way you're not falling off the damn bike. The bike ain't got to go no damn where, and you ain't falling off shit.
Listen, but Brittany, she may be on her way home. they are working out a deal with Russia. I think they are releasing. I think in exchange, I feel like this is fucking free agency.
It is a free agency
and
trade.
we putting a trade package together.
That's
and shit.
exactly what's happening.
So Joe Byron and them are offering Kyrie Irving, Stephon Curry, and a 2029 conditional first round
draft pick
for Brittany Griner and some money exceptions
and the rights to all the exports
and the rights to some Russian vodka again. That's what the hell it seems like. But no, in all seriousness, they're releasing a Russian arms dealer, and I think one other person.
I'm glad you said it.
A Russian arms dealer.
I'm glad you said it.
That was charged to what 30 40 years here.
Yes.
They're releasing him.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna say, look, fuck allegedly. God damn it.
So this ain't allegedly.
No, this ain't allegedly. They're releasing him and somebody else, in exchange for BG and one other, U.S. Prisoner that's over there. So I guess that it's a little bit of good news. They're coming home.
They are coming home, but we're getting duped.
Oh fuck yeah.
We're getting. Extremely duped by who we're exchanging for.
Oh yeah, and I'm sitting here like as stories keep undeveloping or developing, I start to get pissed off even more.
Okay.
Because of the rhetoric that turns everything, and at first it's like Brittany's in jail, like blah blah blah. They don't know what happened. This and the other. She's a political prisoner. This and the other. And then the storyline starts to come out. The headlines like she's wrongfully imprisoned in Russia. You had a fucking illegal substance.
She did. She did.
How did they wrongfully? You had an illegal substance.
She did. She's not wrongfully.
No.
Right? Yeah, she's not wrongfully. Exactly, G. Yes, a weed smoker for an arms dealer. Yes, we're getting duped. Allegedly, she's not. Her crime, she did commit a crime. Okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
Right? She did commit a crime. And there's no way for us to be able to overlook that. I think in this whole let's bring her home, we're overlooking the fact that she tried to carry illegal contraband, okay, onto a plane through customs and whatnot, which we all know is illegal, okay? Now, how did she get it over there? I don't know. But
I can tell you. And I'm gonna put this disclaimer out. Midweek Vibe is no way, shape, or form telling you to do illegal activity.
That's a great disclaimer.
All right?
That is a great disclaimer.
But I have, and I know people who have traveled with the weed pens, with everything else. And there's certain things that you can do.
Well, you're right.
And certain ones, the way that they look, it does not look like, I'm just going to say women can carry it better than men can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's also the fluid ounces or whatever it is that you can hide it and get away with it. Really? You know what I'm saying, in your purse. I think it's something
the fluid ounce. You on some others. So
you're welcome.
No, so look, when I say the cartridges, just gonna say this, fuck it. You can carry the shit. You can separate it, women. You can separate the shit and put it into different fucking compartments, what about that, like it's your perfume or makeup or anything else like that. That's what I'm saying.
And so it passes the fluid ounce test.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they
passed the fluid ounce test.
They fluid ounce test is bullshit anyway.
Yeah. Like if I can carry like a small little vial of cologne or mouthwash or some shit like that, man, you can hide that because the cartridge is the same type.
No, let me just tell you this: the fluid ounces and shit like is bullshit.
Absolutely.
I'm telling y'all this right now is bullshit because I have carried full fucking bottles of cologne. But it's in my toiletry bag.
Yeah.
I've carried my big ass thing of toothpaste. I've carried like the cologne. I've carried all this shit in the fucking toiletry bag, bruh. In the fuck and put it only problem that I had was in Germany. Ooh. And I was almost a fucking political prisoner in Germany.
Oh god.
Cuz I was cussing out every motherfucker. Look, the motherfuckers they came up over there with the AKs on their chest with the hand right here.
Man.
And I'm looking at them like what the fuck you gonna do? fuck you gonna do? I ain't broke no.
man.
Look, I ain't broke no laws. I ain't said no other shit. But y'all literally y'all just fucking with me. Y'all are fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know, but like, yeah, like also all that. So ladies, we are not telling y'all.
We are not condoning.
We're not condoning.
Or giving you any instructions.
We're not telling you to put, edibles in a fucking gummy bear bag and then seal that shit back up. We're not telling you to do that. At all. Because the one time, okay, so we getting into high times right now. So the one time, the one time I fucking took an edible, bruh, before a flight, and we were going through the fucking airport,
I need to
and
try that.
hold on, no, look, bruh, and this is early on. This is early on when I started taking fucking edible, and sometimes they walk around with that fucking K9. I said, ooh shit, shit. He gonna smell. Look, now mind you what I'm saying. I'm on a fucking edible. I ain't smoked this. I'm on an edible. That dog gonna smell all this shit on me.
Yeah.
He gonna smell all this shit. Like I'm finna go to jail. Like, look, just tell my mama I love her. And put some on my commissary.
P.O.P.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
That's bruh. Like that shit is earlier now. Look, now I'm just like, I just look at the fucking dog like, ha. You can't.
I mean, what they gonna do if you ain't got nothing? You know what I'm saying? If you take it before you go, they can't get mad at you.
Nah. Or like the other time I was coming back from Cali, and yes, we were smoking and shit like that in the Airbnb, and so my bag was my fucking bag. So I'm like,
oh, so it just
we coming back through Cali Airport, and they got the dog coming down the fucking line, and they smelling and sniffing. I said, fuck.
Well, it's like that's all you can say. Well,
hey,
it's been fun.
It's been fun. Hopefully it's been fun. Not fun for anybody else, but it's been. Look, hey, Brittany, come on home.
Come on
BG,
back.
come on back.
Come on back.
So I hopefully she's still getting her money from her WNBA contract.
Absolutely.
Now this other shit instead of y'all just wearing jerseys, all the same number. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Giving out that little bitty trophy. I'm sorry, Kelsey.
Little bitty
Did
trophy.
you see that shit? That trophy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I can't say I'm sorry because I didn't do it.
No. Bro, they ended up like making a joke of this shit. Like some of the WNBA players, the whole team making a joke of that shit. And it was like them holding up a little ass Skittle bag or some shit. Like, or it's like the MVP goes to and then they hand them like the little ass pins or some
like
shit
that.
like that.
That's bad, man.
Yeah,
that's bad.
So at all what else is bad, bro? All these fucking stories that we about to talk about today are bad.
Oh, let's roll through them.
But I mean, this is a light one. This is a light one we can talk about. Shakira.
Wow.
Shakira. I guess her hips do lie.
They been lying. Them motherfuckers been lying.
They been lying for a fucking minute.
Them hips been lying. Shakira.
Oh my gosh. She still look fine as shit though. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. So okay. So Shakira allegedly because we don't know all the details and how true it is right now. But so allegedly, Shakira is up under investigation for I guess tax fraud. And she is facing upwards to 8 years in prison for $14 million in tax fraud.
God,
the tax fraud case.
God damn! Like what? Who be doing they books? Like who be working with these people?
Wesley Snipes' account. I'm sorry.
And that's what they didn't learn from him. They didn't learn from him. They didn't learn from Ronald Isley. They didn't learn from them. All them.
First off.
Come on, man.
First off, and I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look this up. If anybody can come back and tell me, I will do your fucking album for free. What law does it say that you have to pay taxes? If you come back and tell me, I'll do your album for free. What law does it say that you have to pay taxes?
I'm stumped.
You're stumped because there isn't one. There's not a law. And I mean,
to actually
have to pay tax, there's not a law.
To actually have to.
To have to.
Or I'm saying I have to pay taxes.
To have to. Now, Now, on the flip side of that is, there's a strenuous like paper trail and everything else that you have to do in order to get away from, because obviously it's a whole system like the courts the courts and everything else, and they will land you in a position to where Shakira and a lot of other people are in, to where you got to pay the money, because the Federal Reserve is a whole nother entity by itself, and the IRS is just in never mind. So Brother Shabazz has been gone for a minute, but here we are.
Oh, welcome back, Brother Shabazz.
Hey,
welcome back, Brother Shabazz.
Listen. When you look, quick hitter. Shakira, $14 million tax fraud,
14 million,
facing 8 years, so she can dance and R. Kelly can sing.
See, that's why I miss this nigga. So listen. So what's funny is when you said that, I saw a video of R. Kelly before he was convicted. It was him, Farrakhan. It was a room full of niggas, right? And he's sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, I think that I could not go on.
Oh, like they asked him to sing that shit?
And he stands up and he sings, I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have laughed.
Listen.
But I was crying laughing, dog.
Listen.
They finna have a bomb concert in there, man. That concert finna be jumping.
Just look. Just think about this shit. Shakira gets up there. Hips don't lie, it's all it did. And then he come back. He follow that shit back up with Feeling on Your Booty. No, look. Matter of fact, and if y'all caught that shit, there's 2 fucking songs that you should never sing in prison.
At all.
My Hips Don't Lie and Feeling on Your Booty. You should never sing neither one of them shits in fucking prison.
Who's the headliner? Who's opening?
Pause.
That could go either way. That could go either way.
Shakira's the headliner because they got to get her out the way. Because the dudes are beating up mine. So, but in all seriousness,
dang, man.
Hold on. First off, how the fuck y'all gonna get her back in the States?
Where's she at now?
She probably in one of the cans. I'm sorry. I call them the cans. Puerto Rican, Dominicans, Cubans, all that. So she's probably she's either in South America, Colombia, like she's
probably down south. She's not in America.
How are you gonna get her back over here?
That's a great question.
I have millions of dollars in the fucking bank.
Yeah. And how do we not know that she has her money in other overseas banks or
they Swiss. They Swiss right now.
You know what I mean? How do we not know that she doesn't have that there? Like, there's no way to know that.
Listen, I don't ever have to come back to your country.
At all.
I can stream concerts. Yo, I can stream them shit.
At this point?
Here's my link. Pause. Pause. Here's the link to my concert.
She can still go do a concert overseas in Europe. She can go to any country that is not of the U.S.
Exactly.
She could go do a concert there. Make her little 14 million. Be like, hi, y'all ready?
Know what?
Y'all want it?
You know what? I could tell the U.S. citizens, I'm doing this fucking concert on the little stretch of Russia that's right by Alaska. Y'all can come right there to the shit. Y'all can see me from across the fucking. I'm on tonight, and my hips don't lie.
That would be cold if she was to do a concert, and she did a concert and charged only the Americans.
Yo,
she did a concert, sent the link out, but only charged anybody that was in the U.S.
Y'all want y'all 14 million? Here you go.
Here you go. Charge only the people that was in the U.S. That would be cold-blooded.
Listen.
That'd be cold-blooded.
Cold as hell.
That'd be cold-blooded, dog.
But you know what? You know what else?
Dang, Shakira.
You know what's cold-blooded, bro? What else is cold-blooded? My boo Khalees. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. So everybody knows that, y'all just as sick as I am looking at fucking social media from yesterday.
Okay.
Beyonce's album dropped.
Yes, it did.
And we'll talk about that in a second. But Beyonce's album dropped. And obviously, people sample music and they have like their tracks and they collab with producers and everything else. Well, Khaleesi's fans kept hitting her up and talking about, oh my God, like congratulations, like you're doing a collab with Beyonce on her new album, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, and she started looking like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what the hell? So she go to look. And it's been, pubbed that, that like there's this collab, like, well, let's get this straight. Khaleesi and Pharrell.
Yes.
Khaleesi and Pharrell have collabed.
Yes.
And they're using one of Khaleesi's songs. They sample one of Khaleesi's songs or her vocals in the background, this and the third.
Yes.
And people are mistaking it. So Khaleesi, after getting hit up so much about it, came out and decided to voice her side of it. And I don't blame her. Yeah. Her saying that, first off, it's not a collab. She said, they used my voice or my song to do this. She said, now, let me get this. She said, let me put this out here. I'm not any way, shape, or form condemning Beyonce, this, that, and the third, whatever. Right. She loves that people are using her music. But first, she said that Beyonce speaks all this women empowerment and do all these songs and all this other stuff. It's a simple call, text, conversation.
That is what she's saying.
That,
Mac, what up?
That they can have she said you can use it. She said it's just as simple as, hey, we sampled or we use this, blah, blah, blah. But, it's, like, love for you to hear it. Your thoughts, it's cool, whatever. The same way that she did for a couple other new artists who basically sampled Destiny's Child or whatever. Yeah. She basically, matter of fact, she told one person, Beyonce told one motherfucker, no. You need to change. You need to change, like, your lyrics or this verse or this, that, and the other before you use. And then she backdoored that shit with having music shares for Michelle and Kelly. So neither one of them wrote on the song, but all three of them got, percentages off the song. So that's all she was saying. And then she went into the real aspect of why she was mad. And then she said this stems from this vendetta or beef that Pharrell has with her. Mm-hmm. She said where Pharrell has all of her publishing that they did together. All of their publishing, whatever that. And she said that he does this a lot where he eats off of everybody else's music and all this other stuff. She said that he does little petty shit, indirect shit, where he will use her shit and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 won't credit her, won't give her any money off of it, all this other stuff. So it had nothing to do with Beyonce, but everything to do with her and Pharrell.
Her and Pharrell, okay?
Yeah.
And this is, and I'm glad you went, pause, deep into the actual story. Pause. What's truly going on. Because at first, when I first got wind of it, first thing I saw was Khaleesi's video. Mm-hmm. So I saw Khaleesi's video. I was like, oh, man, what? She getting all this, she ain't getting, her just due, Beyonce's using her song and didn't call her, you know what I mean? So me thinking on the lines of integrity and trying to, thinking of doing the right thing, I'm like, oh, so she ain't call her? Like, what's good? You know what I mean? Well, as you dive deeper into the story, pause, you start to find out that there is more behind it, like you said, between her and Pharrell, right? Well, what a lot of people didn't understand and didn't know was that Pharrell really doesn't have to call her.
He doesn't.
Because he owns the publishing and the masters to it. Yeah. So he doesn't have to call her.
No.
And so when I found out that piece of it, I was like, boo-boo, baby, Miss Mamas, why is you mad? You know you don't own that.
Well,
you don't own that. Well, so you may have to chime in musically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you don't own it. She used it, all right, which is cool, which can help you get some more streams, will it not?
Well, if she doesn't own it, whether it's streamed or not, she doesn't get.
Well, I'm thinking of the ripple effect, right? So they use the sample. Mm-hmm. They use the sample. It's Khaleesi. Oh shit, I forgot about Khaleesi. Let me go back and listen to some of her music, some of the old music that she had, or some of her other stuff. So it ends up trickling and and using some more of her people listening to more of her music, right? Now, whether she owns the publishing to that or not, I don't know. But the fact that she is being heard again, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm asking. I said, you know, is she? And of course, you're the expert on the music side. So wouldn't it still benefit her in a way?
You can look at it that way. It could, but it all depends on how much of her music is outside of, for real. Like, because if he signed her, okay, let's get into the aspect of that. Like, the reason why they say don't sign with Diddy is because they say you're signing your life over.
And
now,
so he's going to own all your masters, your publishing, your rights, all of that
not
stuff,
like
right?
well, not necessarily all of it, but he's gonna pause. He's gonna lock you into lock you into a contract, damn near for life. Now there have been recently where he's let Day 26 out of theirs. He's let he broke Danny Kane up, and then he let them out of the shit or whatever that until held on the Don and a couple other artists. But you got in situations where like the Locks had to put like so much pressure on him like to be released out of the fucking contract before they went to Rough Riders.
Yeah.
And after that shit, we're talking about within the last 5 years, they were like putting pressure on Diddy like to get their fucking masters and
The
shit
Locks?
back. Yes. To get their master shit back. That's why you heard 112 when they left Bad Boy or he let them out of the contract or whatever, you still heard him on their albums. Because he was still locked into that shit.
Oh my God.
Like the language is the language is tricky. Like you hear Anita Baker just now getting her fucking masters back.
Right.
You hear De La Soul. De La Soul asked everybody, and I had all the shit on my fucking, hard drive, pause. But they were asking people not to stream their albums or listen to their albums on these platforms because they just recently got their masters back, and the record company was not willing to work with them to get to get it back. There's a certain stipulation within that year wise that it takes for you in order to get it back. But if you're really for the culture, this, that, the other, like Diddy and Pharrell, like all them talk about, then why wouldn't you work with?
And that, I guess that's what I wonder. I'm not in the music industry, so I wonder about that whole. Publishing and masters and whatnot, right? Already you produce a song, you're going to get, a lot of money from producing the song.
Well,
right?
well, that depends.
Right. Well, all right. So, okay. So it depends on whatever it is that you negotiate or you, I guess, agree to in a contract, right?
Yeah, because obviously,
because it could go multiple ways.
Yeah, it can go a lot of different ways.
A lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I don't understand is as the producer, right? Okay. Take for instance Diddy, right? Take for instance Diddy. He's already a well-known producer, right? He's already a well-known producer, owner, CEO, or whatever. Everybody know Diddy. Come on now.
No. I'm saying when you say that word producer,
well,
sort of.
Okay. Well, he's a great bringer togetherer. Okay.
Yeah.
So he brings the
and that within itself. I mean, that within itself is a producer, but that work can get so tricky because a lot of these people have teams. They have team of producers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come in and you can tweak one little thing, like on Lloyd Banks song, we on fire, up in here is burning hot, we on that little lighter flicker that you hear, at the end before he goes to the verse, Eminem did that shit. So now Eminem gets to put on the fucking
line.
I promise you, this shit happens. This shit happens a lot of. Listen to the
what?
Listen to the disparity. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that Scott Storch did the keys on a lot of Dre shit. Scott Storch is a legendary fucking producer.
Yes,
he did all the fucking keys and shit on Dr. Dre's, but Dr. Dre can come in now. Dre probably mixed and mastered and done some other, but you don't see Scott Storch's name as the producer of those tracks.
Wow. Okay. Hence, so would you consider DJ Khaled a producer, or does he?
He may do certain things, whatever. But Khaled's greatest asset is the collabs. So he can bring a lot of different artists and producers together, and make certain hits or certain collabs that wouldn't normally pause, come together.
Right. Okay. So, as the music guy,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
What um, defines a producer, right? What defines a producer? Because if we say in this whole situation with Khalees and Beyonce, right? So obviously Pharrell produced the track or put the beats together or whatever, right? And got her I don't know if the arrangement part is part of the producer and the producer part, and then the song, the writing and all that. What part is the actual producer?
To me, the producer is like from start to everything together, everything
Okay.
together. So yes, you can make a lot of beats and send them to people or this, that, and the third, or whatever. That to me, that's one half of it.
Okay.
Like the other half is sitting down with the artist, collabing with them, like the vision and bringing the vision together.
Yeah.
Bringing the vision together. Like the concept of the song and and arranging it and this and the third. Because yes, there are people who can and obviously I've gone over to the other side.
Mhm.
I can write a song that fits a beat.
Okay.
I can do that. But making a beat with a concept or lyrics already in mind is a totally different beast. To arrange it around So they say you have people that say okay, people that just send beats off to artists and this and the other, they just some people just define them as a beat maker.
Okay. Okay.
But you can't have a song without a beat.
Facts. True.
So to me it's all producing. Now,
Okay.
you have those that those that have the ability to arrange,
Okay.
to arrange music or to arrange the song.
Okay.
That's another different aspect. I look at it like, okay, basketball. Let's take that.
Okay.
So you have multiple positions in basketball.
5 of them.
5 of them.
Yep.
Now
I mean,
like
the names.
now,
Are.
yeah, I'm about to say the names of them. But you have certain players. You have certain players that can that can shoot the fuck out the ball.
Right.
Certain players that are 3-and-D that can that can play defense. certain players that can play defense, other ones can't. You have certain players that IQ through the fucking roof.
Facts.
Well, with that, you need all that shit in order for the play to work, to play to manifest.
True.
I look at that the same way I look at that. Look at the music.
Okay.
Well, with that,
I can understand that.
because you can sit up and arrange a song, or like when the artist is in the fucking booth, be like,
Yeah.
no, try this riff, or no, sing this with more passion, or no,
Makes sense.
I need more anger, or I need more, set out of these 4 bars, out of these words. Yes, you can do that. But can you sit down? Can you sit down and flip? Can you sit down and flip this OJ sample to sound like this? Can you sit down? Can you sit down and pick the right keys? Can you sit down and it's all combined into one.
So
so for I'm
go
sorry,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But so for and so in this case, yeah, like Pharrell had, but he used he used Khalees's word. Now I haven't heard. I need to go back and listen to the fucking.
Yeah, I haven't listened
because
to it
I listened to the album, but I didn't pick or hone in on. I was trying to get the overall gist of it. But it's just like, I mean, yeah.
And see, you were already kind of going in the direction of where I was gonna go with it. Does she have a right to be mad?
No, she does.
Why though?
Huh?
Why though?
It's the she has a right to be mad on the back end or the business aspect of it, because if they were friends, they were close, this and the third. Like, it's the same thing. I don't think a lot of people understand that Mace is still signed to fucking Bad Boy.
He is. he is.
He's still signed to Bad Boy.
He is.
And he's come out and spoke on it. He was like, Love, or whoever you call yourself or whatever. He said, you talk about all this, black on, empowerment and helping each other, building each other up and getting us out of blah, 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 and, all this other shit. But you still got so many people. You still got their publishing. It's been 20, 30 years later. You still got this. You still got that. You know, and then he, take it a step further. He was like, if you really about that, he say, pay Biggie's mom what she's really owed.
Ooh, Now I feel Mace. I hear him, but he out there doing the same shit.
No, we can talk. No, we can talk about this. No, I'm glad you went there. We can talk about this because he cleared it up.
He did. Okay,
he cleared it up. He cleared it up. So so for those that don't know, what was it?
I can't remember. Boys, it started with a name. Honestly, I had never heard of him. Never heard of him.
So there's a rapper that came out on I forgot the show, but said that Mace signed him to a $5,000 contract, which, let's get that straight, the $5,000 was a bonus, was a signing bonus, which I don't see anything wrong with it, but
not with that.
No, about to say, but he said that basically Mace, basically fucked him around on the contract, whether they never did anything, to help him, all this other shit. But in actuality, Mace came out and cleared it up and said, he said it was him and three other artists.
Mm-hmm.
He heard their music. He, talked to them. They're from Harlem, this and the third. He wanted to help them out. So out of his own pocket, yes, he signed it. He said, but out of his own pocket, he gave them $5,000 each. Wow. Now he said what happened was when the guy said that Mace was stealing from them and all this other stuff. What happened was Mace gave the money to, supposedly, and talked with their manager. And their manager ran off with the fucking money.
Oh, so
and Mace said that he said, I'm taking money out of my family, out of my kids' mouth, and gave it to them to try to help them. He said, I'm not gonna give them any more money off of that.
Right.
Y'all are dealing with y'all manager. And then Mace turned around and said that he was using his connects and his influence to book them shows and all this other shit, and they wasn't showing up.
Wow. Okay. So it's making sense because what's funny is I'm glad that you expounded on all of that.
Allegedly.
But I'm glad that you expounded on all of that because, for one, I was like, I hear it, but I was also a little leery about it because the nigga said this. He said, "Yeah, Mace gave me $5,000, and I thought I was good. I thought I was finna live." I was like, on $5,000, nigga? How long did you think that was gonna stretch?
Hold on.
And in New York?
No, about to say, but back in the 90s, that shit probably went a long way.
Back in the 80s or the 90s?
I mean,
niggas was having the old G-Wagon pulling up. The range.
I mean, you probably got two pair of Timbs, two pair of fresh ones, a couple snapbacks, a Pele. And was able to go to the bodega and grab some, and then splurge for a night. I mean, 5,000 back. I mean,
5 G's back there, but we in 2022.
2022. And let's not forget, Mace also said it was reports allegedly that the overall deal was worth $750,000.
The
total deal.
The total deal.
The total deal was worth $750,000.
Now,
where people will get that misconstrued. Is it misconstrued or construed? Construed. Whatever. So whichever way we phrase it, the motherfucker got screwed. So how people get that messed up and in the talks or the language that's spewed is the fact of you're looking at. So some of these people got $10 million in a signing bonus or whatever, but they're not looking at those deals were like $10 million. They were like 5 album deals.
5 album, right?
And don't get this twisted. This is what Meg Thee Stallion is going through right now, or she was going through, unless Roc Nation and Jay-Z and them cleared that shit up and bought them all the way out. Which I don't think that the pub company who has her up under contract and the other label is ever going to get out of this shit because she's a cash cow now. But within those 5 album deals, you release it when I tell you to release it, and if it's not good enough for you to release it, it doesn't count. Hence the fact that DMX was putting out 2 and 3 albums in one fucking year.
He had to.
Hence the fact that the Baby puts out 2 or 3 albums in one fucking year. Hence the fact that Drake will put out albums like that, and now you have them trying to qualify shit like a mixtape as an album.
Yeah.
So they can get out of certain deals and whatever. So bro, it's a lot of shit.
You mute, man.
What's going on, people?
What's y'all? We just got a full lesson on the music industry. or most of it, anyways.
But it really goes into every other facet of business.
Yeah.
And they prey on people who are trying to better their situation, and they throw money at them, and them not understanding the business side of it and looking at the shit like, fuck, now I got to get out of this. They got me in this 360 deal where every fucking thing that I touch, they get money off of, but they're going to get their money back tenfold. They own my publishing. If I go get an endorsement with McDonald's, they're getting 50 to 60% out of this shit. If I go get a shoe deal, they're getting 50 to 60% out of it. Every fucking thing. That is not including my album sales. Which that's what it's really about.
Which is what you would think that it was really about, is the sales of the album.
Yeah, but get you a couple lawyers. Get you a couple lawyers to look over every letter, not every letter of the paperwork, and I don't care if it takes weeks to sit down out, like, what does this mean? What does this mean?
Right.
What do they mean when they say this? Get all that shit straight before you sign it.
Right. It makes sense. But God, dog, I just feel like, why does the artist get ripped, so bad, and they're the one that's bringing the money, and that's what I don't understand. I mean, and it goes, as far as back as I know, it goes further back than that.
Yeah.
But it goes, I can remember the situation with TLC, how they were making,
New Edition,
10 cents an album, per unit sold, and it was 3 of them. So they making 3 cents an album.
Man, New Edition got a goddamn buggy and a pack of bubble yum. That's what the hell they got. You got the number one album in the country, bro. You sell out tours overseas, all this stuff, and you come back in the hood with a fucking doom buggy and a pack of bubble yum. I mean, we can laugh about this shit now, but it's just like, not understanding the language and the contracts, whatever that, not reading over it, and you signing it.
And not even
because you're looking at, I can get my family out of this.
That's what you're looking at, 'cause you see the number.
I can put myself in a better situation.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah. I just hate that the artist just gets, railroaded, and the artist is really putting in a lot of work.
Yeah,
the artist is putting in a ton of work, and yeah, there's a team, but if you don't have the artist to come deliver that, now I've also heard this, right?
Yeah,
I've also heard this, and this was also confirmed.
Okay.
In the last major verses that popped off, right? Where there's a face.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's a face.
All the fucking time.
Right? There's a
all
face.
The time.
Right? Because that face or that person is marketable.
Yeah.
Right? But there's a different voice.
Yeah. And rap, they call him a ghostwriter.
There's a different voice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I mean,
it's a lot. Like, there, I mean, and, obviously there are little snippets that, get passed around, social media or whatnot. Like, not knowing, that was Tank singing backgrounds on, Aaliyah's songs.
That's crazy.
Or
that's crazy.
Luther Vandross is on a lot of fucking songs singing background, and a lot of the times they get these reference tracks. They will, like, if the harmonies and everything else that they love, they will leave them on the actual song.
Wow.
Kelly Price told that, like, because of her weight, they didn't want her as the face of whatever that, so she got screwed earlier. But they left her voices. They left her voice on a lot of different things.
That's tough.
So, you know what else is tough, bro?
That's tough.
You know what else is tough? And we've been talking about this shit for a minute, whatever. But your boy Will Smith finally decides to apologize. He finally decides. So your boy Will Smith.
Did you see it?
I did.
Did you see it?
I did.
I saw it.
I did see it.
I was very intrigued by it, and it was how he, kind of set it up. I felt like, I said, damn, I kind of feel like this is still a show. But hey, let's roll with it, okay? Whatever. We'll roll with it, Will.
I thought he was trying to bust the tears at one point.
Yeah, I really thought like he's trying to, bring this, I feel like he was giving us a one-man show right here.
Why they don't want me no more?
To hell with him.
I thought he was trying to pull from that,
He's trying to pull from that motivation.
Because when look, bro, when he said, "Don't worry, give it time. We'll be friends again."
We'll be friends. Like, what? He said, I've reached out to Chris. And I told Chris,
you know what?
that I apologize.
Let's do something real quick. You read or you say some of the lines where it's at, and I'm gonna tell you exactly like the meaning behind it, or even hold on, or even the opposite side of what was thinking. So start right there, right where you said.
I said I would reach out to Chris and tell him that I apologize, and his team told me that he wasn't ready to talk about it.
So in a nutshell, yo, I'm sitting around the fucking house and I'm losing. Look. You know, I've salvaged some of my business deals, but I'm losing it. I'm not in the public eye. Like everything's going awry with that. So you know what? Looking at the shit, everybody's keep killing me. It's not dying down. Like staying out the way we would do. So I reached out to Chris, and his team basically said a word on his behalf, like, you know what, fuck that nigga. I'm gonna get back to him when I fucking feel like it. You know, you embarrass me, I'm gonna make your ass wait. God damn it. Let me enjoy my shit. I'm on fucking stage with a fucking, you know, I'm getting gifted a goat. Bye. I'm getting that's a sheep. That's a sheep. I'm getting gifted a fucking goat. Let me sit here and enjoy my shit. Hold on, look. Hold on. Mo said his PR team should be ashamed releasing this in the same day. Queen Bay. Fuck that album. I'm sorry, but
fuck that album. I'm saying it.
Look, that album was.
We'll get to the album in a minute.
Mo.
Jeez,
Mo, I get you. I get what you're saying.
We're trying to stay away from.
I get what you're saying, but hold on. Isn't that the genius part of it? Within itself, everybody's distracted with the Beyonce album. And I just released this right now.
I just drop it.
I just drop it. Nobody's really caring. They're gonna listen to it. They're gonna look at it, but nobody's really caring about it.
It is going to get overshadowed.
There you go.
Because what's going to happen is exactly what you're saying.
They can come, Mo. They can come.
They gonna listen, huh?
Pause. The bitch. She said the hive. She said the hive. She said don't let the hive get you. They can come.
Please
bring that ass.
Come on, Hive.
Y'all
jump on here, Hive.
They are fucking delusional, is what they are.
We can talk about this, Hive,
and we are gonna talk about it.
We can talk about this.
They are delusional, yo. Look now, yo. We can get to the album in a minute, but no. Okay, so next. All
right, so the next line he said was, "I want to apologize to the Academy and my peers because you all voted for me and my performance to win that." And for this moment, to overshadow this wonderful occasion and time, I can only say, I apologize.
I'm gonna use this Jay-Z. I'm gonna use this Jay-Z line right here. I was fucking them other chicks. I was gonna get right back. Hey, Academy. I was just playing. It was a joke. I was just playing. You know, y'all act so fucking serious all the goddamn time. Y'all can't take a fucking joke. Hey, now I apologize to to the people. I apologize. It didn't go like I thought it would. I ain't go like I thought it would. And I shouldn't have done that shit. I want to be invited to the barbecues again. Hey Questlove. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did this shit on your award. I'm sorry. I joke. I kid.
JK.
Hey. Woo-hoo. Fuck. I can't stop being serious all the damn time.
Oh, all right. So last one, and you're gonna love this one. Last one. So the question is, did you forgive Jada for rolling her eyes, and what did she do after? No. I didn't blame Jada for anything. I was the one that made a conscious decision to go up there and do that in that moment. At that time, everything was fuzzy. It was fuzzy. And I made that conscious decision to go up on that stage and commit that act. So I'm sorry to my family for bringing this unnecessary and unwanted heat into our home.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know how this shit go. It don't matter what. It don't matter what the fuck is said. What about that? I gotta take the brunt of this shit. I gotta take the brunt of this shit. I'm supposed to defend my fucking wife, whether she told me to do this shit or not. You know, I gotta save her little ass fucking career. What about that? She's still hanging on to low down dirty shame or this little Matrix shit. You know, I gotta hold on to it. I gotta hold on. You know, I gotta take the brunt of that shit.
He said it. He said it.
I gotta take the brunt. I gotta take the brunt of this shit. She run around the fucking. She run around the fucking house. Got my kids talking about. You know, got my kids talking about Tupac need to come back. You know, and save my fucking mama. Save for what? Save for what? Thug life, Nick. Save for what? Shit. This is me. It's me. My whole fucking career is in the goddamn shitter because of her goddamn looks at me right there. And y'all full of shit if y'all don't sit here and talk about how y'all wife be looking at y'all.
Man.
Ain't you gonna do something? Ain't you gonna do something? Shit. And I did the shit, and now I'm fucking suffering. I'm sitting here. I gotta do look. What he say? Look. What Mike Up say? I gotta fucking live here.
I gotta fucking live here. You don't.
Get off my roof. Get off my roof.
Look at
you play too much.
Look at my roof.
You play too much. That's what the hell he was saying. Now I gotta do this shit from here on out. Now, hold on. Now I gotta jump out of goddamn space shuttle or whatever. I got a goddamn bungee jump out of space shuttle just to get these motherfuckers to like me again.
Damn.
I ain't want to goddamn skydive in the first goddamn place. Got me doing the Running Man challenge on the goddamn bridge in France and shit because I gotta look, mother. It was Jada.
How dare you just go put it on her? It was Jada.
It was Jada.
It was Jada's idea. It wasn't my idea.
Fuck her and them kids, goddamn. I should have left. It was Jada.
It was Jada. We gotta go to all these goddamn tables to talk. That was my first thought process when I saw the video. I said, we going to another table to talk?
No, that's the end of it. See, she gave me the fucking ultimatum. Either I do this shit or I go to another goddamn table.
Well, I go to the table. I go to another table. I said, they finna start the green table because everything was green. I said, they finna go to the green table talk. Is that what they about to do? Look, I'm going to the green table talk.
No, they want to put you. Look, they want to put you in the green. They want to put you in the mind of the green for the serene and the calmness,
the serenity,
and the calmness. The calmness.
He sat down. I said, Will.
He probably had a couple frequencies playing low in the background
like,
shit, to get y'all.
I'm gonna go into a whole fucking meditation track or some shit. I was like, Will. I said, Will. And it just, and honestly, and I guess what was shocking was because I don't think anybody expected this.
Oh, no.
Like, nobody expected this video to drop or this apology video to drop or anything.
Because of what Jada said earlier.
And
we're going to heal in our own time.
We're going to heal in our own time.
We're going to keep going to the table. We're going to keep,
Jeez, man.
We're going to keep diving into these subjects and,
everybody's applauding the apology, right? And I get it. I get, and public relations wise, PR wise, it looks fucking great.
Shit was trash.
This shit looks fucking great, right? Because
hold on, the W on his hat. Look, I'm gonna win.
That's his Westbrook company.
No, I'm gonna win.
But I think all of it was from the wardrobe.
He looked cockeyed right there too.
Right. Okay. See,
I'm sorry.
I think all of it.
I see you, Will. I see you.
Do you see us? So, look.
Yo.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
It was all, right? It was, what I got from it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What I got from it was, I think, right, and I personally believe, that he's about to drop something, a movie, or he's about to start doing something.
Well, I mean,
And so he had to get this apology out the way before, if he was to drop the movie first, before this apology, people would look at him even more worse because they're like, oh, you're not sorry because of the culture that we're in now.
Listen. Pause. It better be something like Hancock 2 before you drop it. No. What was that movie he put on Netflix? The fucking zombie shit.
Oh, no, it wasn't Gemini Man. It was dang, what was it? Because he was a police officer.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember, but I know exactly
Look,
what movie you're talking about.
Look, he better drop part 2 of that shit before he drop
He
a heavy
just-
hitter or whatever
he-
that, because didn't nobody care about that shit.
Or another Wild Wild West.
A little something.
He need to
Look.
drop one of them. He need to drop a Wild Wild West or drop an album that ain't nobody gonna listen to. And he's an artist.
Drop another Men in Black. Nobody care about that shit.
They right at this point, you can drop a Men in Black 13 and anybody gonna watch it.
Something, but look, he better not put out little season 2 of Bel Air. He better not. It better not be Aladdin 2.
It better not be Bad Boys 4.
Nobody worry about that shit either.
Man, I like the Bad Boys.
I do too.
I like the whole franchise. I think
but
Bad Boys 2 was the best.
I can give you the story. I can give you the storyline of Bad Boys 4.
Because you remember how Bad Boys 3 ended?
Marcus Barnett he's finally going to step away. He's still going to be in the movie, but he's stepping away, and Will is going to partner up with his fucking son. You look. This is the key. Is this thing on me?
It is on you, brother.
This is the key. Look, this is the key. Look, somebody said I Am Legend. Yeah, that shit too.
Yeah, he can do another one of those.
Matter of fact, look, I Am Legend and Wilson meet. Look,
Skytown.
The Castaway.
Hey, I'm gonna give you my version of Bad Boys 4.
All right. So let me give y'all the recipe to keeping a fucking sequel going.
Mm-hmm.
The recipe is, as the original characters are getting older,
Yep.
you introduce whether it's the sons or some characters that tie into the original ones.
Yeah.
And then in that bridge, look, I call it the bridge movie, or the bridge,
Which was 3.
the bridge, where like they intertwine together, they put their storyline together, and at the end they drop a little hint or something, and then the shit keeps going.
Yes, and it's leading perfectly
Yeah.
into that because he had a fight
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the movie
Yup.
of 3 with
Yup.
his son.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the son doesn't die.
Nope.
Mama does,
Yeah.
but son doesn't die.
Mhm.
Right. So what I think is gonna happen, right? I think it's on the same lines, but what I think is gonna happen, because they killed the captain
Mm-hmm.
in Bad Boys 3.
Marcus Barnett becomes the captain.
Marcus Barnett ends up becoming the captain, right? And now Will is trying. I think they're gonna lead the story into they're splitting up. Mike, we're too old for this. We don't need to be doing this. I want them to go another direction. No, I don't want to do this or whatever, right? And so then all of a sudden, you just see Marcus getting sworn in as the captain,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then all of a sudden, it's they tie in his son, comes back and forth. He's like, I'm not ready to let go. I want to do this with my son or whatever. And then boom, I think we got Bad Boys 4.
Or about to say, or like when it comes to the son, pause. He the son. Remember the son was a criminal. Whatever that he was in jail.
He was in
so
jail. Yeah.
they're gonna pull. So they're gonna pull the bit of we want you to work with us. Whatever that we'll lessen your sentence if you work this and the other. And then he's talking like he's out.
I can see that.
He's on the other side of the jail talking to the son like, I need you, this and blah blah blah, whatever the case may be.
You got to keep your nose clean, you know what I'm saying, so I can keep you out. You got to work with me so we can work with you, We've already missed so much time.
That shit.
I can see that. I can see that.
And
definitely see
look,
that.
I mean, you keep the other, the other characters in and out of pause,
Yeah.
the different scenes, like
dip them in, dip them out. Yeah.
like the daughter's boyfriend who's now the husband, whatever that.
Right, yeah.
Not
Marcus, what was his boy? What was the boy name? Marcus was Barnett. I forgot what the other boy name was. He said, you ever had a jail in you? You want
Ain't
one?
gonna be no fucking.
Ain't gonna be no fucking night.
Speaking of ain't gonna be no fucking.
Oh, we gotta talk about
The
it.
Sesame Street.
Gotta talk
The
about it.
Sesame Street. Now everybody knows by now that we talked about it. Not that one. Not that
I'm
one.
getting to
Not
it.
that one.
It's not
Not
even
that
on.
one.
There it is.
There we go. All right. So the Sesame Street story, where the character at Sesame Street pulled some racist shit and was high fiving all the little white people and everybody else around, but when it came to the two little black girls, overlooked them this and the other. Now they came out a statement and said that the character and the way that the eyes and everything set in the costume couldn't see, but you can see everybody. You can see everybody else.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way.
Period.
Ain't no fucking way.
So the family said, I fucking got y'all. So they are suing. They're suing the amusement park and Sesame Street, the parent company, everything else, for $25 million for discrimination and a couple other things.
Now they won't get 25 million, but
They'll get 10
they'll get 10
at least.
at least. Now, because I don't think that they'll get it from Sesame Street themselves, because that was the name and likeness of Sesame Street.
Which means that the Sesame Street is gonna pay. If that's the name and likeness, which means that they have to license that out to them.
Okay. Yes, maybe I used the wrong term, because that wasn't directly affiliated with Sesame Street. I mean, because it was at the amusement park.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because it was at the amusement park. They weren't on the Sesame Street set, or it wasn't something directly with Sesame Street. They still will pay.
Oh yeah,
because of the name and likeness, which you are right. But the amusement park is going to have to pay more, because they're the one that hired the person that's in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a legal lawyer by no means. I'm just spitballing.
And let me tell y'all, the fact that they came out with it, they went ahead and with this lawsuit and suing, which means that they already got representation that already told them, like, yes, no, y'all,
no, we can do it.
Y'all have a fucking case.
You have a case.
We're gonna win this shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why it's hard for me to believe that she said that or whoever's in there said that they couldn't see him, because you can actually see the way her hand movements are.
Yeah.
Her hand movements showed that she wiped them, like
waved them
she's
off.
Waved off, and then she kind of pushed it. It looked like she kind of pushed them to the side. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, going on now. You know, so it was like, yeah, and you can see
hold on.
in the video. Look at that.
No, I'm looking at this little white arm. This little white arm is not is basically the elbow is damn near at head length, of the black girl.
Yeah.
Like, so you mean to tell me that you couldn't see that shit? Like the hand that they're high-fiving is not too much higher.
It's not.
You saw that shit.
And this is a parade, so which means you're gonna look ahead.
Yes, and
you gonna see.
You saw them walking out.
You saw them walking out.
Yeah.
There's no way. And you walking ahead of this floaty.
That's all right.
Don't
My
worry
ringtone goes, sunny day. You know, highs away. See, I forgot the song. Where we live. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Hold on. Can you tell? What was it? Can you tell me how to get these millions I need? So look, hey, all in the pocket.
Deal. All in the pocket. Yeah, they not finna have to work a day in their life. Now, okay, black people, when you win the money, okay, when you win the money, set up a trust for these kids.
Look.
And get some whole life insurance.
Look,
all right.
I was just about to say, TikTok taught me.
TikTok.
Before you accept any substantial amount of money, you get a lawyer, you get a trust set up.
Yes.
You get the money put in the trust, you get other things set up, blah,
yes.
blah, blah, like that, you know, and don't tell no fucking body.
Don't tell nobody. Pay yourself out of the trust, all right? And then use the whole life insurance, all right, to take out and start other things so that you continue to keep getting the compound interest in the whole life insurance. And that way, you're your own bank. TikTok taught me that.
Listen. Look. If I win the lottery at that,
which is 1.6 billion.
Oh, so no, somebody
won?
One motherfucker
out of the 450 million chance. One person
won all of that.
But they only gonna get 610 though.
I thought it was
out of Texas.
I thought it was 720.
Did it go up?
Yeah, I think
last I checked it was 610.
Thought
they
went
won
like
610 million.
I thought it was like 7.
So it probably went
like
up
that.
then.
Yeah,
because when I saw it, it was either Tuesday and Wednesday. When I saw it was gonna win like 16.
Oh no, this was yesterday.
So they won yesterday?
No, yeah, there was the one yesterday. I looked at my ticket at the payout. What the payout would be. Yeah, buddy.
I needed a first disclosure to see how much I was gonna win.
Look, because I'm bad. I'm bad at that shit. I will buy lottery tickets, bro, and just put them in my fucking console in the middle of the truck. No, I ain't forget. Cause I gotta open my console for certain shit. So I look at it like, I'll check that shit. No, I'll check. There ain't no fucking windows on this shit. I'll check it. You know. So I checked it. I checked up all of them yesterday when I bought my lotto ticket. Just one. I ain't like these other motherfuckers that go out and buy 50 and 100.
Man,
You know, and then you look, you don't even break. See, my thing is when I bet, I like to break even at least.
At least.
So I will keep, and I have that bad side of it. I will keep going until I break even.
See, you a much better gambler than I am. Once I just done, I'm done. Like I don't care if I, lose it or whatever like that. Like the most I will ever spend on lottery tickets is $5. Like that's the most I'll ever spend. It's $5 for lottery tickets.
I've spent.
I'll take that back. I did a 20. I did 20.
Well, I spend
like multipliers and shit.
Yeah, no, I spend 10, and that when within the 10, I'm buying a Mega Million.
Yeah.
I'm buying what's a Powerball. I'm buying I'm buying a 2-step. I'm buying a regular lotto. So I buy all of them. Where at that's within the 10. That's probably come out to like $8. Where at that, and then the 2. I look if I $2, I might buy like a little dollar scratch off.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that but I'm not one of these ones that get in the group. And everybody put in $100, $200, and let's get all these numbers, and we split.
Nah, man. As a matter of fact, I was at the gas station a week and a half ago. Man, the dude was buying lottery tickets. He held us up. There was about 3 or 4 people behind me. He held us up for about 10 minutes buying fucking lottery tickets, right? And we like, God damn, you ain't gonna fucking win anyway. Like you sitting there spending money, and he was buying scratch offs. I was like, man, just go get a job, man.
Nigga.
Like, God damn. And then he wanted to say, yeah, let me get a banana, bitch.
Now look, I'm gonna tell y'all all the Christians. If y'all got so much faith, why don't y'all just buy one ticket?
Like,
if it's in God's will for y'all to win it,
that's what I do, and I leave it alone.
Look, let me get an highlight. If it's in God's will for y'all to win it.
That's what I do. I pay my ticket, and I buy my ticket, and I'll be like, Lord, if this is meant to be,
listen,
and leave it alone.
Listen,
and leave it alone. Like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, I'm not like hell, like everybody. The jackpot. Give me 10% of that billion.
Like right. And that's what I don't understand.
Give me 3 numbers. Give me 3.
Like, and see, what doesn't make sense to me is we got this lottery. Okay, we got this lottery that goes to $1.6 billion. We got a lottery that goes to $1.6 billion for one person to win. Why? And this has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay. This is multiple times. We see the billboards.
This is the third time in history that it's got over $1 billion. Got over $1 billion, but it's reached at least 500 million. A plethora.
Plenty of
SAT
times.
word. Plethora.
Why can't this money just be dispersed to people? I don't understand it. We got all this money that's going in, so that's why I'm saying that you can't say that there's a lack of money because it's out there.
Ain't no lack of money. Bro.
Ain't no lack of money.
Hold on.
Ain't no lack of money.
How could it be
plenty?
How could it be a lack of something that you print daily?
Daily.
They burn, bruh. They burn upwards of tens of millions of dollars a day of discontinued series of money or whatever.
That's probably why I don't work at the Fed because I would just be giving that shit away.
You discontinue a clothing brand.
Yes.
You discontinue food that is spoiled.
Discontinue a clothing brand.
You discontinue toothpaste and shit that went. How the fuck you discontinue money?
That's no fucking way. And then be talking about we in an inflation.
Money.
And we in a recession. Ain't no fucking way. No, we can't be in a recession if somebody just won $1.6 billion or 720. Ain't no way. And what's crazy is in 2 weeks it'll be back up to 100 million.
Oh yeah, it will. It will be
in 2 weeks. And what's even funnier to me is that the person that always wins it, right? They're the worst person to have it.
Or it be this 109-year-old person that's about to die tomorrow. Like you can't. I mean,
that ain't got nothing set up.
Nothing.
So that they win the money and all of a sudden it goes back to the state.
They probably gonna die off a stroke of knowing that they won the shit.
It's just, and then I also heard I be hearing all these horror stories about the lottery winners, right? That they win it. Now, let's say they win $200 million, right? They win $200 million that they get to keep. And then they go through it in a month, okay? And that's and I guess I know my spending habits. I know me, right?
That shoe closet will be immaculate.
Nah, yes, okay.
No, I
There's no way right? You can, but there's no way, right, that you're spending $200 million, right, in a month.
Nah,
You can, but
I think I can, bro.
That's.
I think I can.
You got to go buy like 3 islands.
I think I can.
You got to
bro.
go buy, you know.
If anybody
well,
wanna,
you know, go buy 20 Bugattis.
Hold on.
That's
No.
$1 million.
Hold on, no. If anybody want to test me on that theory, give me 200 million.
Yeah.
Let's try this shit out.
Let's try it out. If anybody want to
Bruh.
test how much and how fast Midweek Vibe can spend money,
I think
send us $10 million and we can show you how fast we can spend.
I think I can, bro. But it's just idiotic, whatever. But that's not knowing, like, I don't want to say the value of it, but like, you know, setting shit up,
Right.
or you blowing blowing money, giving it to your look, family. Hear me? Is this thing on me?
This thing is on you.
Hey, family. Your ass is getting not what you think you're getting out of me. Pause.
I know them all my cousins.
Listen. And my mom and my sister have been doing congeniality on the family for years. I know the fucking tree.
Yeah.
I know the fucking tree. So if you ain't on
the tree.
If you not, we gonna get a fucking blood test.
Yeah.
Get a fucking blood test. Look, I'm throwing names at it. If you skip on one of these goddamn names, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, bro, like, I promise you, I can win $100 million today.
Yeah.
And y'all ass would never fucking know.
You would never know it.
You would never know.
You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, you said
You
like
wouldn't know it.
you said like, man, y'all sure
You
buy
wouldn't know it.
like, man, you sure buying a lot of shoes. Hell, Mo is on here. Mo will look at me like, how many pair of shoes did you buy? I will buy 7-10 pair of shoes in a fucking month anyway. That ain't no
Right. That's nothing new.
Ain't no fucking different.
Yeah, money ain't gonna do nothing but just enhance who I already am. I'm gonna buy some more TVs. I'm gonna buy some more tech. I'll probably buy a car, a couple cars. I'm gonna buy some shoes.
Look, you got a G-Wagon or some shit like that. It's in my business name.
It's in my business name.
I still gotta pay the note on it.
You know, like
what
it's in my business name.
Hey, look, all black is a uniform. I'm still gonna be in tees and jeans. Tees, jeans, snapbacks. That's my uniform.
I'm gonna still be me.
I have a couple more tattoos though.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
people would go out. I don't see, like, it's stupid as shit to go buy like your whole family G-Wagons or your whole family did like all this other shit. No. I will put a little lump sum in a trust fund for the family.
For the family.
For the family.
Yep.
Outside of that,
For the family.
outside of that, my siblings.
Yep.
I would get something that you ultimately like pay off all your fucking debt.
Yes.
That shit.
That's what I would do.
That's it. You got a free look.
You
got a free lease on life.
You're free and clear. You got a car, cool, I pay it off. You got a house, cool, I pay it off. After that, hey, you know, then I give you a little kicking money, you know, and that's it. Now, that's it.
Listen, no, ain't no kicking money. My jet leaves at 5 on Friday.
You come kick it with me.
No, look. That's all I'm telling you. The jet leaves at 5. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you have to hear about all the stories that I paid for.
All the fun.
That is it. That's all.
That's it.
That is all.
That's it, man.
You know, but like they let people use them and they get robbed of shit. You know, they let them, undermine and whatever the case may be. You know, sort of like this preacher
we got
in New York.
You better segue right into that, brother.
Oh my God!
You better roll right into this one, and we're about to let this dude have it.
Yeah. Okay. So if y'all have not will.
There you go.
So if y'all not heard, it's a preacher.
Oh yeah.
In New York City.
I gotta turn my hat around.
There you go. There's a preacher in New York that I'm pretty sure like y'all have seen the story circulating whatever that who just got robbed doing his church service last Sunday.
Sure did.
Doing his church service. Now, you see the video. He gets into his sermon, about letting people go and blah, 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 all this other stuff. And when you're about to reach a new level, and all of a sudden you see him like, oh, okay, all right. And he gets down on the floor, face down. And you see like these masked men come in and, they rob him of his jewelry. Now,
$400,000 worth.
$400,000 worth of jewelry.
Yeah.
That's what they said. At first, I heard it was like almost over $1 million.
Oh, it was over $1 million.
Over $1 million because now if you see videos, he had on which he called his preachers, his apostle ring.
Oh God.
He had on, a huge chain. Had on a huge chain with, diamond out. Had a
Yep.
huge cross pendant. And within his statement, he said that they when he was face down, like they were patting him or whatever, and it was basically tapping him to come off more jewelry. So he had other chains on.
Mm-hmm.
As they went to his wife, got her rings and her jewelry that she had on. Now, a little backstory behind this. I saw a video before he got robbed.
I wonder if it's the same video that I saw.
This guy,
it's the same
now he's a
one.
preacher.
Yeah.
He's a preacher. Now this guy is riding around New York. He riding around New York, Gucci, Louis, Prada, Fendi, head to toe.
Yeah.
He got on 2 or 3 chains.
Yeah.
When I say like this, apostle ring has a bezel.
That thing.
It's a ruby or it's another kind of stone. It's flooded with diamonds around it, and it basically. So we've seen how godly, how gawky and how godly like these Super Bowl and these championship rings are from pro sports. That ring, I promise you, is as big, pause, or bigger than those championship rings.
Yes.
Pause. He had that on, the shades, like every car that he's shown was a Lambo truck.
Yep.
A Rolls Royce.
Yep.
A Bentley.
Yep.
Look. I mean, take your pick.
Take your pick. Take your pick of high fashion clothes. Take your pick of high fashion cars. I mean the up ones. I mean, we talking Rolls Royce, Cullinans. We talking.
Yes.
You press the button, the doors close.
Yeah.
Talking the Urus. I mean, we're talking all of that. Right.
His wife, Fendi, like all that
he was
from
in a
head
Rolls
to
Royce
toe.
Phantom, I think it was too. Yeah, the drop top.
Yes.
Right. And he's not being quiet about it.
Oh no,
he wasn't being quiet about it because they had orange seats.
Yes, hold on.
Shit.
As you're playing the Jay-Z song and it gets to the point like, I will not lose. Boom. And hold on, instead of Hove, he's saying to Bishop, Apostle. Hold on, but if y'all peep, he's playing the song, Jay-Z song. I'm a hustler, baby.
Hello.
I just want you to know.
He's telling us.
It ain't where I've been, which he's been in jail for criminal activity too, for embezzlement and all this other stuff. It ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. Now I just want to love you, and be who I am. Hold on, listen to it. And with all this cash, and forget your man. What he say? Now give it to me. And this is exact. And before we dive, like it, but from another standpoint of this is now on whatever level, whether you're Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, you are Muslim, whatever, everybody believes in a higher power. Right. Everybody believes, in yin and the yang, checks and balances, whatever you want to say. And when you're robbing one side too much and that pendulum gets to, weighing in on one side, eventually that motherfucker's going to balance back out. Yeah. Or karma's a bitch. Or, I'm talking to you Christians real quick, God is going to humble you. Man. And so, for him being flashy, for him being, brash and boisterous and showing all that, to me, you getting robbed wasn't nothing but God humbling you.
I mean, very easy. And what's the irony of it was that he got robbed while giving a sermon. He got robbed. Put my church voice on. He got robbed while giving a sermon.
While giving a sermon.
While giving a sermon.
While giving a sermon.
On his church's live stream.
Church's live stream.
Church's live stream. Mm-hmm. Giving a sermon. He gets robbed of $1 million worth of jewelry. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah. And we sit here wondering why Christians are having a hard time going to church, believing in God, believing in, sow your faith, do this, do that, do this with your money, give your tithes, give this. You wonder why we have a hard time, right, dealing with that piece of it because of bishops and apostles like this guy, right? So he's talking about that I'm spreading the word, right, when I guarantee you, and he's up in New York.
Oh yeah, he in New York.
He in New York.
And from the word is, his church is basically in one of the barrels on the block. Like
See?
And you got hustlers and whoever New York is talking about. I mean, but this is any hood. Hell,
Right.
we look. You can go to South Dallas.
Where are
here.
most of the churches at?
You can go to South Dallas, Bonton, like
Yeah.
Oak Cliff, like all this here in Dallas, or whatever like that. You are not gonna jump out flashing all this money, this
You
jewelry,
not.
all this other stuff,
You not.
because them goons gonna get you.
They gonna get you. They gonna get you. So with him doing this, it was only a matter of time before this happened.
Oh yeah.
It was only a matter of time before this happened. Because, like you said on the video that you saw the same video. Man, him and his partner, whoever his partner was, him and his partner, they, design her down. His wife, she designed her down. She flashing on the story, on the gram doing their thing. They driving down in New York with the drop top, Rolls, Phantom or whatever it is, with the orange seats. He popping up with another rose coloring truck or whatever. And
join my real estate class.
Join my real estate class. Like, hold on. What you mean join your real estate class? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you a hustler, just be a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you do.
And mind y'all, he would before he picked up, and I'm like, we're gonna get we spoke about this a long time ago, episodes ago. But before I get in that shit, just mind you, yeah, he's a hustler. He went to jail for embezzlement.
Yeah.
For money laundering, all this stuff, allegedly, because we don't need nobody coming out to us or whatever like that.
Right.
But still, he went to jail.
Right.
For robbing, for doing that shit. And so, getting to this standpoint of how preaching is just another job, just like anything else. You get certified to do it, and if you're with, they appoint you. They appoint you to preach, unless you start your own damn church.
Right.
Which there are a lot of these people that are doing these days.
And it's tax benefits.
It is
to starting your own church.
501c3
or whatever it is. Yeah, whichever one is. It's tax benefits for it. You're considered a nonprofit organization, but you still can get profit from the organization.
Yep.
Okay. And so we wondered why, wow, there's a church popping up everywhere. Okay. Now listen, we are not saying that every church and every preacher is bad. We are not saying that. So do not take this the wrong way. But however, what we are saying is we don't know who to trust.
Look, fuck y'all. We'll open up a church.
We don't know who to trust.
We'll open up a church. Spiritual vibes.
Spiritual vibes.
We'll open up a church. We hope that y'all tune in, and all that. But no, in all seriousness, that's where we're at. Like, you got these people, and like you said, you wonder why.
Yeah.
People don't have faith or trust. Within, first off, your faith shouldn't be in the church anyway, and the person preaching. But you wonder why people don't care or people are moving away from the church. I'm seeing my preacher roll up in a Bentley or Bugatti or or whatever the case may be, and I'm 2 pink sheets behind on my lights.
So I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. Look, hell, I can't even get a box of hamburger helper.
Yeah.
For my kids consistently on the fire. I don't even know how I'm gonna get to work tomorrow, this and the other, and I'm still giving you 10%. But I don't know. But you walking around talking about my sheep. All you have to do is have $100 faith.
That's it.
$200 faith.
That's it.
$300 faith. Now, and then they backdoor that shit by telling you, well, if you don't get your 10%, God is gonna take it. One way or another, God is gonna get His. We use that same logic. Now let's do what midweek does, because you've seen the video, right?
Yes,
you've seen the video of this preacher getting robbed. Now there were a couple things, I'm putting on my investigative hat.
There you go. let's break this down and unpack this,
because there were a couple things said or seen that makes me think, Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
You got some splaining to do.
Lucy. Now, some shit that just, the math wasn't mathing.
Okay.
The shit wasn't adding up. First off, you preaching, and they said this was 5 minutes into the church service.
Yeah.
He gets up, he's preaching, certain words that he says, and then they said the doors kick open. First off, you don't hear no doors kick open.
You don't hear no doors.
You don't hear no doors kick open.
You're right.
Second of all, him speaking, he says that they came directly to him. They came straight to him. He knew that they were there to come to him. Pause. He knew that they were coming. Pause. Straight to him.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said that he was not scared. Said that he was doing this so they wouldn't go blah blah blah, go to any of his other church members and harm them, this and the other. He would bring attention. They didn't go to anybody else. They went to you and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And he said they put a gun in my 8-month-old baby face. Bullshit. There's a street code.
Yeah.
Robbers, everybody else.
They're not doing that.
Babies, they don't touch.
They don't touch.
Unless it's unless it's a drive-by or shooting this and the other, then anybody catch the bullets, whatever.
Yeah.
Or unless, your kid is old enough to understand or to testify this and the other, then they, okay. But an 8-month-old baby, they're not putting a gun to an 8-month-old baby's face. But they went directly to you and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 people in there.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to rob, if I'm coming there to rob for jewels, money, this and the other, I'm not touching nobody else in there. It's 100 other people. Nobody calls the cops.
Not one person.
Not one person called the cops. Nobody else do anything else.
Not one person.
But they just come to you and your wife. So all the attention on you and your wife. Nobody else gets robbed. No take. But the biggest thing to me, before I get to the aftermath, what he spews, his counterpart sitting over in the corner,
just chilling like a mug.
Hey, he calm as shit. He don't move. He don't flinch.
He was chilling. He was smooth chilling.
Bruh.
He didn't even move, dog. He just sat there like, all right, I don't see this. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on going about my business.
And the camera stays with him in the view. He does not move. He don't say shit.
Yep.
They don't turn to him and say, "You better not say a goddamn thing. You better not." He's just sitting there.
He is sitting there. And what was a tip for me was you never saw the other 100 people.
Never.
You never saw the other 100 people. All you see is him, getting down, and you never see the other 100 people.
Now, like where they now, I don't know like how how the inside of this building is, and the capacity within it. But the area that his church is in, it looks like he needed a place real quick to start his, and he put up a couple backdrops, because he did get into a little scuffle verbally on the YouTube or the live or like that. And they were talking about his banners in the background. He could have he should have spent some of that millions of dollars that he got and got some better backdrop, because they said he had tax in the
he sure did.
He had tax on the wall, this and the other, blah, blah, blah. He said, those not no tax, blah, blah. That's a step and repeat. Now, I've seen step and repeats in my life.
Ain't no way that there was
the step and repeat comes with an attachment to stand on its own. You do not have to tack it on the wall, tape it, nail it, none of that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So, but the aftermath of it, bro, he said that after they left the church, so they robbed them, they get up, and they go out. Other things that don't just quite add up. The math ain't mathing. What up, Jasmine? The math ain't mathing, bruh. He says that he goes outside, and they saw them changing clothes. They changed clothes. Outside the church. They changed clothes before they drove off in a white Benz, and he said the model. He said the model of it. Then he said that he was getting in his truck. He was getting in his car to chase after them. He said he ran after the car. He said he ran on foot. He ran. And then he was going to get in his car. Like, he chased them for a little minute.
Don't none of that shit sound right. Okay, because I've never been to robbery school, but if I ever went to robbery school, I would think that they would teach me, right, that if I go rob this guy, I just stole $1 million worth of jewelry. Obviously, I know what car he has. I've been watching this dude around the city.
Yeah.
Right? So I know what car is his. oh, it's a really nice car. It might have been the Lambo Urus, might have been the Cullinan, might have been the Phantom at the time. I'm going to take those keys.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm going to take those keys. I may not drive it far because I don't want it to be traced to me, but I'm going to drive it a little bit.
Now, it's people saying, look, it's people that are saying like this is inevitable. If they didn't get him in the church, they were gonna get him on the block.
Yeah,
because of how flashy you are.
That was on him.
That's on him.
He didn't take a lesson from goddamn Frank Lucas.
Look,
he did not take the lesson from fake Frank Lucas. We too loud, goddammit.
Look,
we too loud.
I'm on Friday. I'm smoky, nigga. Look, hey. Debo coming. I'm tucking these jewels. I'm tucking them, bruh. Either that or if I'm in that public light and I got that much money and I want to wear like my jewelry to certain I got security with me.
Yeah.
I got security.
Yeah. And that was what was even more odd about the video was that there was no security anywhere to be found.
At
right?
all.
Anywhere to be found. Okay, and I've gone to churches, and I've seen, you can almost pinpoint which ones are the Secret Service for that pastor.
Look, fuck that. I ain't talking about security. Hell, the church I grew up in, shout out to Eastgate Baptist Church, and like our Pope, the church. Look, tell you how tight that is. You can't even get in the goddamn sanctuary if they praying at that particular time.
That usher board is security enough, ain't it?
That usher board, that one time, that usher board will stop you in your goddamn tracks. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. And they will look back. They will look back in that door with the window in it.
What? They put that finger up.
Wait, right. Look, wait. Wait, right. Before you even get in the goddamn.
Before you even get there.
You mean to tell me in a little old place he ain't got no deacons? He ain't got. Hold on. I don't know if it's one of them things that look like the mosque that Malcolm X was in, where you just look where you walk in and it's just a seating right there,
right,
or whatever. So if it's that type of place, why don't you have like deacons or somebody outside the door with the programs like welcome my brother,
where the welcome committee. Because you got to get past layers.
The Nurses Guild.
I'm just saying.
All of them.
The church I went to, shout out to Mount Olive Baptist Church in Arlington, Texas. Church I went to when I was young, you came through the front door.
Oh.
You had the welcome committee first.
Yeah.
That handed you your envelope, right? That said, hey, welcome. You a visitor? Here's your visitor's card.
You a visitor? Can we get your name down?
Can we get your name down on this card? Sign this paper. Are you a visitor? Hey, welcome. All right? And then after you pass the welcome committee, now you got to get to the usher board, okay? There's levels to this thing.
Hold on. And then, like, once you have somebody ushering you. Hold on, and telling you where to sit. No, here. We have openings here. Here. So you mean to tell me that when nobody, they just bust up in the motherfucker. The upper room.
Just bust up in the motherfucker.
You just bust up in, which leads me to my next point that was brought out. This was an inside job.
Had to be.
This was an inside job. Now, mind you, he went to jail for money laundering and embezzlement and all this other stuff. Allegedly. Before. This was another scheme. Because they said, now if he took out insurance on his jewelry within the last couple weeks, if he took out insurance on his jewelry, his jewelry got stole. He still has the jewelry in his possession, and he gets to collect.
So what he's gonna do?
The insurance claim.
Right. So what he's gonna do? He's gonna file, my jewelry's been stolen. Here's the proof. Here's the video. Here's the proof. So he's gonna get, maybe another $1 million from it, or maybe it covers the entire cost or value. So he gets another $1 million from it, right? Let's say there were 3 guys that came and robbed him. He's going to cut those guys $100,000, $200,000. He still got $500,000 plus $1 million worth of jewelry.
Yeah, and
he's good.
Look,
just made another $500,000.
Hold on, I can put on the same jewelry and say, like, say to my this is how God works. Whether that he gives you back what you lost. And increases it. I got the same jewelry back because just to show y'all, I went and had it made again. I went and had the same jewelry made again just to show y'all. And he's gonna try to preach and up to it's all a fucking game.
It's so bad.
But what's not a game is this other claim that came out about him. Pause. That he stole $90,000.
90 G's.
90 G's from one of his
Parishioners.
Parishioners.
Yeah. Embezzled and stole 90 G's
Yeah.
from one of his parishioners.
Now, from one of them, it's 100 people in his congregation. Think about it. Think about it.
Let me mathing on this one.
The math. Look. Get that math.
That's got to be upwards
Get that math.
9 million.
If that's if he did that. That's if he did it to like. And he's not gonna do it to everybody.
Even chop it down. Chop it down. Not even half. Let's say he did. Let's say he did 20 people. 20 people at 90 G's.
Bruh.
Right?
Yeah.
That's 1.8 million. That's 1.8 million, man.
Sign up for my real estate class.
Sign up for my real estate wealth class. Yeah, right. Okay.
Bro, like
yeah, the class is 40,000.
Yeah, like and
come on, man.
And then you get on other shit. You get on other shit, and then you talking about how people just after you and this and all this other stuff, and you just it's just disgusting how people laughing about it, and you this and the third. No, they're laughing at the fact of you a hustler trying to hustle people within the pulpit,
right?
And they got you, bruh.
Right.
They got you.
They got you.
You talk about I done been out here in these streets where ain't nobody ever touched me in these streets. So basically, you talking about your goon side. And like on that live that he went in, like the other two people are quiet, like they're talking like this.
Yeah.
He's loud. He's not letting them speak. He's over talking them.
Yep.
You call a chick like Biggie. You called
he told
her.
the dude that hey, you need to anybody. He called him fat, and he was like anybody that come after me, you are fat. You are nothing to me. I was like,
called him gay.
Yeah. I was like, damn, brother. I was like, you upset and you wrong.
You look, hey, when the foundation shook, your spirit. No, see, there's a word. When your foundation is shook, your spirit will speak.
Oh man.
Oh man, copywritten by Cobain. But no, but that's serious. That's serious. When your foundation is shook, the spirit will speak, and in that moment, everybody has something to say, which means that Frank Lucas thing.
Yeah.
You got me out here, with this big old mink on and all this other stuff. Now I'm bringing more attention. You bringing more attention to my situation.
Yep.
I done got robbed. Now they looking into the backstory and they talking about the FBI is getting involved in this.
I mean,
to try to find.
Bro. I mean, this is not really a difficult thing to see, right? I mean, it started with the jewelry, okay, and I guarantee you, social media just so happened to bring it and expand it.
Forget here which one of y'all won. I hate to say neither one of us.
Neither one of us did. It'd be a different story.
Oh, we wouldn't have been on today.
It'd been a different story. We would have did the show in Hawaii or somewhere, or Cancun, or hell, we would have did it in Europe or Africa or somewhere.
We would have did it on a private jet.
On a jet. We would have live streamed the entire show on the jet. I'm like, where y'all going?
You'll see when we get there.
You'll see when we land. We doing a whole live.
That's it. Look, would have been live the whole flight.
The whole flight we've been live. We've been live for damn near half the day.
Wait, look. Passing out off the champagne, waking back up. Are we still live?
Are we still live? They looking at us sleep.
Oh fuck. All this shit.
We laid out the jet. But he had jewelry. He had the designer. He had everything that you can say, I'm loud, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm doing something, right? Look at me. Everything he had said and was screaming, look at me, okay? And he didn't make it any better by going and putting all this stuff on social media, by creating these videos of him giving this car to somebody or getting a car for himself or whatever. So it's like, you a preacher, you wearing everything was designer.
And I'm gonna put you onto a little game over there because there was another preacher who was indicted by the FBI and they brought him in for questioning on his, businesses and everything else. And they told him, it was like, well, like you preach in this $10,000 Gucci suit or this suit or this, that, all this other shit. And I promise you, what this preacher's doing is quote unquote up under his expenses. He has an expense for clothing for the clothes that he preaches in in the pulpit or whatever, and they try to put it as, well, I have to present a certain thing, I have to look a certain way with within or whatever like that, which is just another way of scamming and
just getting your clothes paid for.
Yeah, and all that loud shit. I wrote it. Look, I got a couple bars that I put in one of my songs that's going to be on Falling for Autumn 10/31/2022 that's coming out this year.
Listen to that.
But the line goes, the realest niggas in the room ain't the loudest one.
Facts.
Shoot your shot with persistence. Press the silencer. Which means, motherfucker, stay quiet.
Just be quiet.
Keep your shit quiet.
Just be quiet. It's really simple, man.
It's really simple.
We would have never known that he was doing this shit way down here in Texas and he in New York. We would have never known he was doing this shit if he wouldn't have put any of this shit on social media.
Never.
He could have been kept doing his thing. He could have been kept doing his thing. We wouldn't have known.
Never.
But here he go. He making whole. I mean, these are like edited videos, like edited videos.
Yo,
join my real estate class after my sermon. What?
You trying to be like what's the thing? What's the guy that was on the Yes Man with Mr. Wang or what? Mr. Yang or whatever like that with the where he put all the money into the real estate and then the guy just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
But oh man, we look down. We kind of.
Oh, we
egging it? No, we good. We just approaching. No, it's about to be 2 o'clock. We've been here, but fuck it. Let's keep going. So, because we got it's at least one more story that I need to hit.
Let's hit it.
Pause.
Let's hit it. Pause. I said pause.
Pause. I did too.
All
right. with all the shit that's going on around the country, and in the world today, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that are that are losing it.
Yeah.
Whether it's being stuck in the house, whether it's in the summer, y'all saying fuck y'all kids right now, whether it's the inflation and gas and like everything else. Look, he putting the shit on the screen. It ain't on the screen yet.
They can't see you.
It's on me. This thing is on me.
So I'm telling you, I got this.
Yeah,
they can't.
But
see. Yeah.
So there's been a shooting in Dallas's Love Field Airport. It's been a shooting. Now,
man,
this young lady.
Dang.
This young lady goes into the airport, and I hate to say, y'all, yeah, she's black.
And I was hoping she wasn't, man. When I saw the story, I was like, man, I hope that she not black. Because, we can kind of get away with it. Yeah. And we kind of be like, man, if they not black, we're like, all right, cool. Yeah. Man, it ain't us being crazy.
It's in the nose. She's black. It's in the nose.
Yeah, get around that goddamn nose.
It's in the 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 nose.
Can't get around it.
Nah. So, I mean, long story short, she goes into the airport.
Yeah,
and,
man.
I forgot what they said. Like, she was in there, whether it was revolving around a guy or whatever the case may be. But,
yes.
She fires a couple shots in the air.
Yes.
Fires a couple shots. And the cops look at her. Or he's approaching. If you look at the video, he's approaching whatever as she's pacing back and forth with a hoodie on. She has a gun. She pulls the gun out, takes a couple shots. Everybody drops to the floor. He fires a couple shots, hitting her in her abdomen. You see, when you do this, you got to get it correct.
That was the correct terminology.
Correct terminology. Shoots her in her abdomen and in her right in her leg. I was about to say
extremity.
I was about the extremity, whatever. It was on the dorsal side though.
Which muscle was that?
Look, yes. No, so it's the dorsal. It's the I forget all these terms. You ain't been to college.
I don't know none of these.
And, this is what my degree is in too.
Me in biology. And them
so like you got the dorsal, you got the endocrine, you got the exo, you got the. So it was on the inside of her fucking leg.
You lost me at dorsal. That's what you lost me at. You lost me at dorsal.
Yo,
I had no clue when you said dorsal. I was like, that's where you lost me at. You was like, yeah, it was on her dorsal side. But there's two sides to the leg. Okay.
So in a nutshell, like basically, I just tell you like so the terms that I was using, I forgot. Like so, there's a term for the inner, there's a term for the outer, there's a term for up, there's a term for down, there's a term for closer to the median, there's a term for going away from the median. like both, like longitude and latitude wise. Like so there's all that, just like there's like there's like I think there's like 20 to 30 different, terms and names for your cranium, your skull, different regions, all this other stuff. Yeah, like it's so fucking. So
Head.
Pause. No, but so she gets shot twice or whatever like that. But that's not the kicker. That is not the fucking kicker.
Jeez.
Not the kicker. Hey, I wish her the best, and a little backstory. See, Draper was not in on that business meeting. A little later, he had a couple things that he was taking care of, a couple, commercials and all this other shit, big time. But we got a little inside story. Do not quote me, allegedly. We got a little inside story that she has been in the mental hospital before.
Yes.
She was been in the mental hospital and was released.
Oh, wow.
She was released, for whatever reasons, this and the third. So
wow,
she has a history of mental.
So this is nothing new.
This not like this. Well, to this extreme.
To this extreme.
Yes,
but
this is like her act. This is nothing new. Like she has she has certain illnesses that she needs taken care of, or on a regular So, but once again, that ain't the kicker. That ain't the kicker. This woman told the cops and authorities that she is Chris Brown's wife.
I'm
going to say this again.
Oh, and it is on you. This is on you, brother.
She said that she is Chris Brown's wife.
Wow. She said she's Chris Brown's wife. And what's really weird, right? What's really weird about all this is that Chris Brown is on tour.
He is.
He's on tour. And he's just, he's been doing $1,000 meet and greets.
And he's taking very personal pictures with these.
He's making.
Now, if she would have had one of those pictures and
Yes.
posted that shit and said, "No, I'm Chris Brown's wife,"
that could have been. Now, had he done that, had she done that, that could have, helped her story maybe a little bit. Just raise some questions. It might not have gone too far, but it may have raised some questions. You know how Twitter and social media work. It would have raised some questions.
Now, when it gets to the point to where CB has to take time out of his day, whether it's rest, whether it's blowing some trees in the air, whether it's spending time with his daughter, whether it's rehearsing, sound check, new city, he had to take a little time out to put a PSA. I was like, "Hey, man," he said, "Look," and the first thing he said was, "Man, my fans are wild. My fans wild as shit." He was
Chris
like,
Brown gotta be the.
He said, "Look," he said, "This is not." He said, "I have none, zilch, zero. I have no affiliation with this woman. I don't know what this is about. I'm not involved with any of this. Like when you have to put out a PSA, we have to put out something to say that you're not involved with this shit. Like the shit is crazy."
Yeah. It's not right.
You gonna be my baby?
You
Love you like crazy.
You gonna be my
Baby, start a new thing.
Now Chris saying these hoes ain't loyal. They got a different meaning to it now. These hoes ain't loyal.
What up, Chris?
We on your side, Breezy.
Oh my God, bro.
Man, it's tough what people are going through, man. I just don't know, what we won't ever know what made her think that was gonna be okay. Or that was the story that was gonna get through.
But bro,
that was gonna happen.
But
I don't know.
But just think about this shit. Think about this shit. And this is the reason why on Falling for Autumn that releases on 10/31, 2022. I have a song. I'm unsure whether or not I'm gonna put it on the album. But I have a song that I entitled. The chorus goes, and I mentioned this before. And I told you about it. The chorus goes, "Fuck fame. I just want the money.
I just want the money.
Fuck fame." Look, because you got all these people like the fucking Beehive, or what Barty Gang, or what's Rihanna's?
No, yeah. So you got the Barbs.
Yeah.
Is Nicki Minaj.
Uh-huh.
Rihanna is, I don't know what the name.
Fendi, whatever.
Fenty.
No,
No, Fenty's.
Something.
I don't know. Because I ain't a part of none of them groups.
I mean, but I'm about to say
I don't know none of them.
But you have all the group and let somebody say something.
Yeah.
They will go tooth and nail. I mean, some people have gotten death threats. All it like I don't want that fucking obsession.
All to but you know what's crazy though? It could be happening. You just don't know about it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You just don't know about it. And he probably has more of her that just hadn't come out and do some shit like this.
Listen, I don't want no fan. I don't want no fan like kidnapping me, and like I wake up tied up in their fucking room and they got this whole shrine of me.
Like
on the
on some old Family Guy type shit. Like,
I'm just trying to get the vibe.
I just want you.
Fuck that.
I just want you to vibe with me. We ain't got a vibe like this though, baby. Like we ain't got a vibe like this, baby. We can vibe together. We can. You already got all my songs. Look, you can go to YouTube and look at all of me all you want to.
Hey,
you don't have to do this like this.
You see me every week.
Every week you see me.
Every week.
You can see me every day on your own phone screen.
Please.
You don't have to see me.
Look, and you can replay me pause. You can replay me anytime you need. I got all these pictures of me.
Like,
please.
You follow me on social media.
Look.
Like, you don't need the real me.
Listen.
You don't.
I don't need you hey, I do not need you outside of wherever I'm going. You playing my that shit would be dope as shit. I will allow that shit. Play my fucking music like we rolled up on everything. I get out there and do a crazy video with you.
But look now.
Shit.
You ain't got to do that, baby. You ain't got to do that
at all. And mind you, like I said, like, and not to make fun of anything, not to make fun of it, whatever like that. Like she does in real life have serious mental like issues, whatever like that she's been committed, before. So I just got one more story for you, bro. One more story for you, and we can get out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start playing the fucking music early.
You gonna play the music early?
I'll play the music early. So
my team gonna be yelling. What y'all cut? What y'all doing?
You know what? No. Look, see, when I say start playing the music early, I got a lot of songs in this shit. So we just gonna. So we can just play. Look, I can just play a lot of shit. But okay, so a lot of times we go and we, you know what?
Trying to see what direction you gonna go.
No, I'm gonna say that shit for Wednesday.
I'm
gonna say this shit for Wednesday.
Okay.
It's gonna be my midweek minute Wednesday.
Oh boy, because we are back at the Vibe on Wednesday. Oh, I know what that means. All right, here we go.
We're back at the Vibe.
We're back at the Vibe on Wednesday,
Trust
baby.
me, I'm gonna say that fucking story.
Oh, okay.
That shit is hilarious. But I do want to say, all you motherfuckers out here, wash your goddamn hands.
Look.
Start back wearing your mask.
Look.
I just recently saw this video of this chick in Atlanta who got the monkeypox.
Oh gosh.
She thank her. I thank her for being that transparent and putting everything out there.
Yeah.
But
oh man.
Yo.
Lord, and I gotta go to Atlanta.
No, bro. But it's just that shit was fucking crazy. Like the bumps look.
Yeah, man. Lord have mercy. It's gonna be a vaccination. And apparently, it's just it was overseas and somebody brought it over here or whatever again.
Yeah, the same way they did AIDS.
It's just like, geez, like sit y'all ass down.
It wasn't fucking overseas. It was in the goddamn. Never mind.
We just ain't gonna be going no fucking well.
Brother Shabazz had his moment. So.
Oh Lord. So
it was in a fucking lab. It wasn't overseas.
You right.
About any white people keep fucking animals and shit.
Just leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. God damn.
What the fuck a monkey do to you besides probably throw his shit at you?
Not shit.
Just threw his shit at you. That's all he did.
That's all he did.
Golly.
So we're going to take it to our Black-owned business of the week.
Sorry.
It's dang. Our Black-owned business of the week comes to you first from our partners and our sponsors. Assist for...
Oh.
That's next.
Dang.
That's next.
Okay.
Assist for you. All right. Put it on the screen there. All right. Assist for you that can take care of all of your small business and social media needs. Make sure you go to www.assistforyou.com and they can take care of everything that you need. All right. So this week's Black-owned business comes out of Plano, Texas. It is Southern Gourmet Kitchen. All right, Southern Gourmet Kitchen. All right, 6509 West Park Boulevard, Suite 420, Plano, Texas 75093. All right, and you can go to their website, order.hazelnut.com. All right, they are in Prestonwood Park. Okay, Southern Gourmet Kitchen. All right, they have great American comfort food. I mean, it's that soul food that you're looking for out there in Plano, Texas. So everybody that's up north, that is where it is. All right, so that is a Black-owned business of the week. Southern Gourmet Kitchen, Prestonwood Park, 6509 West Park Boulevard, Suite 420, Plano, Texas, 75093. All right, that is our Black-owned business of the week.
All righty. Music of the week. Music of the week. And no, it's not Beyonce's fucking album.
Thank God.
No. Music of the week comes from, I told you I have a lot of hidden, untapped artists that you really never would know about or should have more recognition than what they are getting because they're dope-ass artists. They put out dope projects and dope music. But India Shawn, the album is entitled Before We Go, parentheses, deeper.
Parentheses, whoa.
Before we go deeper. All right?
Whoa.
Dope ass artist. You probably heard her on a lot of fucking, records and never knew it was her.
Damn.
You know, whether it's collabed or maybe sung like I don't want to say background, but they may have given her the bridge and she just killed like with riffs and whatever the case may be. But it's an artist that you should have in your catalog. India Shawn. Before we go deep. Before we go deeper. And I look with the music shit, I just want to put this out there. Any artists, labels, record labels, hey, contact me. Contact me, we vibe.
Heck yeah.
Cobain, the number 2 at Gmail or vibes midweek at Gmail. If you want us to feature your music, you want me to feature a song,
heck yeah,
a certain artist, anything else, holla at us. I have no problem with it.
Holla at us.
For a fee. No, but we can work something out. We can figure it out. Contract that thing on up. All right, hit me up. All right. Other than that, people, you can catch midweek on the top 7 platforms in the world.
Top 7 platforms.
That is Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
iHeartRadio.
Yes.
Pandora.
Yes.
Audible.
Yes.
Google.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
And Spotify.
Yes.
All right. I get stuck right there because I just trying to figure out which way I want to go. Which way I want to go with.
Which one you want to go to.
All right.
And don't y'all forget, Bang Tapes is out. Fiber Goes West. If you have not put this summer track album on, all right, you need to make sure that you go download it, go stream it everywhere. And it's a jam. It's a summer jam. It's a feel-good jam, all right? All the way through, from the first track to the last track. It's a feel-good. So make sure you go get it. Make sure you go get it.
And I'll post the little dancing videos that I've been doing, collabing with, because it's a whole West Coast vibe.
Facts.
So you can get your little boogie on. You can shake them dreads. Like you can get your little sea walk on. For those that don't affiliate with that, you can get your B walk on.
Get your B walk on.
You can walk. You can walk. All that shit. But it's a nice little bounce for days like this.
Yeah. This is the perfect day to put it on.
Let the top down. Let that shit ride out.
Big facts.
That's it. Other than that, congratulations to my brother. Commercials and new movie and
oh man, God is good, man. Just shoot, man. Can't talk about it totally yet, the film, but it's a major feature film, man. That's dropping. Shot a commercial. I can talk about that. That was for Dale down in Austin. So, man, we just making moves around here.
Yeah.
Making moves around here.
And I want to give a shout. I want to get a shout out to homegirl. What up, Mia? Whatever. She hit pause. She hit me up. She hit me up, whatever like that. She's reintroducing herself back to the podcast game, whatever like that, and she enlisted the sounds of. I'm sorry. There we go.
There it is.
I wasn't on my shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right.
There it is.
I went. Look. She enlisted she enlisted the sounds of Cobain,
Wow.
you know,
Nah.
to set the soundtrack, to reintroduce herself back out to the game. So I want to send a shout out to her or whatever like that, and anybody else. That's another plug. Shameless plug right there. Anybody else needing a soundtrack for any of your projects, holla at your people.
Why not?
Holla at your people. We got you, at the Vibe, like we're multifaceted. We got you covered.
We got you covered.
Got you covered. Anything
Got
else
you
you
covered.
need.
Just
You
holler
know,
at us.
I can't sell houses, but my boy Chris Owens can. He's on here right now. The Chris Owens, just hit him up.
That's the network we have.
That's the network we have. Anything you need.
Our network is your network.
I can't do nothing but play the music as he shows you the fucking house.
That's
That's
it.
all I can do. That's all I can do. But he will get you taken care of. All right, people? That is it. Other than that, man, it's a nice day. What you gonna do with your day?
Man, I'm about to go, watch my little boy play. He got a game, so I'm finna go watch him run around. It ain't gonna be much basketball going on, but they gonna be running around after this one ball, man. Pause. But
Pause.
they gonna be running around after this basketball, and it's not gonna look organized at all. But it's gonna be fun to watch though. So it's 5, 6-year-olds, and goodness gracious, it's a time. So
Hey.
that's about to be my day, man. And then I think me and the wife are taking her out for our birthday. You know, we're gonna go to one of these supposed to be aesthetically pleasing looking restaurants.
Huh.
And I don't know how the food is gonna be, but it's
Y'all-
supposed to look really nice.
Y'all gonna get 2 chickpeas and some goddamn sauce on the side. They
Yeah.
gonna charge y'all.
$175.
Yep.
You know, the drink's gonna be $40.
Look.
so
It's Saturday, so me and the missus gonna go get a snow cone.
that sounds fun. That sounds fun.
We gonna, hey, go get a snow cone,
That
bro,
sound fun.
and try to beat the heat.
And
You stay
try
out
to
of this
beat
shit.
the- yeah, we're gonna stay out of it, but that's the plan, brother.
That is it. That is it. I mean, if there's nothing else, shit, I think we've been on for 2 hours.
We have straight, non-stop, no break, gas.
Hey, if there's nothing else, man, may we stand? This has been another episode of Midweek Vibe. I'm your boy Cobain. That is Draper Winston.
I am.
Until Wednesday.
Till Wednesday.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.